Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm posting another video and it's a get ready with me for work. I have my tea. Well, it's actually a cocktail without alcohol, don't worry. Like a fruit juice cocktail. Anyway, I'm doing like a quick get ready with me before I go to work. So yeah, I've already primed my eyes. Also, I'm not really doing an ASMR video this morning because my mom's vacuuming, but I just really wanted to film a video. I'll add like some triggers in here and there, but you know, really there's no point in me doing an ASMR video. Okay, so I'm using my Blush Nudes palette. I'm gonna use that and that. Mix those two. They make a really good brown eyeshadow. My concussion, is definitely, like, I'm feeling better. I still have, like, brain fog and I still get, like, headaches, but it's not getting worse. You know, which is good. Because I would quite literally just simply die if it was getting worse. Because I have to work as well. But the thing is, right, because at my job, like, I work in a deli, so it's like there's like heavy lifting and stuff that you have to do, and like there are certain things I can't lift, like with chicken boxes, and it's like hard for me to skewer the chickens. But it's like when I ask for help, people like pretend like they don't hear you asking for help. It's like, would you rather me get worse and then not be able to work, or would you rather just help me lift the boxes? Your choice. I find it annoying. I just don't do it until someone helps me because it's ridiculous. Like, you can't be an asshole. I'm sorry. Except on Monday, there's a girl that works and she always offers to do the chickens. She's been offering because she feels bad and she doesn't want me to get worse. Which, you know, I would also do the same because if someone has a concussion, they shouldn't be heavy lifting. I really probably shouldn't even be at work. But in this economy, then I'm gonna go in with the gray, and I just go over the top of that to make it a bit more darker and like cool toned. Damn it, I forgot to do my eyeline. I'll do it after. I just usually prefer to do it before. I used to wear blue eyeshadow a lot. If you look at some of my videos where I've been doing get ready with me, but I don't know. It doesn't actually suit me because I have like hazel eyes, but it's not like brown hazel. It's like blue green hazel. So yeah, and I always get more compliments on my eyes when I wear like natural tones or like darker blacks, grays, browns like this, but cooler tones. So I've just gone back to this because they make my eyes pop, which is sad because I really want to be that bitch that can pull off blue eyeshadow, but I just can't. It's just not for me, you know? Can't get everything we want in life. So there's that. And then what I like to do on the brown bone for a bit of highlight is I go in with that like pale shimmery shade and I just boop, 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 boop. It just blends it a bit more to make it look less harsh. Done. And plus where I work, the store manager was like, you need to take that blue eyeshadow off. It's not, you know, it's like, first it was no false eyelashes, which I get because it's like you're working around food. Now I can't wear blue eyeshadow. Maybe she's just telling me that because she knows it looks bad. I really need to like pluck my mustache hairs. I'm trying to think. Is that all I want? I might do it a bit higher, a bit darker, you know? I usually do it a bit darker than this, I think. A bit more gray in there, you know? I'm just gonna use my finger. It always gets more pigment when I do that. Yeah, I know it. That's more like it. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna do my eyeliner because, of course. I guess I could tell you guys how I got the concussion. I guess we can all guess. So pretty much I'd gone out binge drinking by myself. Yeah, by myself. Great start. But you know, that's what I do as a functioning alcoholic. Well, I was a functioning alcoholic. I think towards the end, I started becoming a non-functioning alcoholic. But hold up, let me concentrate. I don't want to put my eye out. I don't want to be blind and concussed. Okay. That's good enough. Anyway, so I'd gone out like binge drinking per usual at night after work. Well, I blacked out. I don't remember. Because I drank, it must have been, so pretty much, I started off with 2 beers, both 7% alcohol, so that's 14% all up, and that was within, like, 20 minutes? Yeah, I downed that shit. So I was already drunk. Then I went on to fucking shots for some reason, and I had, like, I don't remember how many I had of those. I remember having 4, but I think I had more than that. So I had 4 of those. But I had them so fast they didn't hit right away. Like, I didn't have one wait, like, 20 minutes, and then another one. So you don't feel it, right? You know where this is going. And then I think I had, like, a few rum and cokes. Anyway, I drank that all of those within, like, an hour and a half. And then it must have hit me all at once. I blacked out. And, I'm assuming, because it was in an area where I live, so I'm assuming I fell over and ate shit on some stairs. Because when I went back, I'm trying to talk quietly so my mom doesn't hear me having this conversation. When I went back, there was like a massive pool of blood, just dry blood on the stairs, and I'm guessing that's where I fell over. Anyway, apparently I managed to get the fuck up, right? I got on a bus. The bus driver refused to leave the bus stop. He called an ambulance and etc., and I ended up in hospital. I remember the bus part, but there were like 2 hours from 9 o'clock when I must have left the bar after I blacked out to 11 o'clock at night where I just don't remember what the fuck I did. I lost my phone. Luckily, someone found it and handed it into a cafe, and I now have it back. But I really do not know what happened, and I don't know if it's because when I fell and I gave myself the concussion, I blacked out. Like, I mean, I obviously blacked out before then, but I don't know if I was just laying on the steps, you know what I mean? Or, like, if I got up and was, like, walking around. Look, I don't fucking know. Either way, it was crazy. Don't want to do it again. And I think that's a good sign. I need to get sober. Because it's all good and well, you're going out with friends, someone who, like, sometimes drinks heavily, goes out with friends, and you have an accident. No. I go out binge drinking all the fucking time, by myself. I do it at home, too, but not anymore, but I end up hurting myself or doing something stupid. That's not fun, you know? So, yeah. But nearly 14 days. And honestly, like, I have a patch right there where I just have no freckles from where I, like, skinned my cheek. I don't know how I didn't lose any teeth. I may have broken my nose. They can't really fix it. It's not that bad. It's, like, slightly it's just a different shape. Slightly. But it's not that bad. Yeah. So, we're going good, though. Honestly, I always come back to my YouTube channel with, like, some crazy story to fucking tell. I swear to fuck. But the truth is, I've been, like, struggling with drinking since I was, like, 14, 15. Used to do that shit in high school. I got bullied a lot in high school, so what I would do is, like, I would, like, skip class and either go to the bathroom or go to the back of the field at school and just, like, drink. It was bad. I'd, like, steal shit, not from stores, from, like, my parents, or, like, I'd buy it off other people. And, like, I still haven't told my parents that, so hopefully my mom didn't hear me saying that. Mother should be surprised. I don't know, also, like, one of those things, like, I'd be that bitch that, like, oh, I'm going to the shops, I'm taking shots before I go. Or, like, specifically if I was socializing, like, I couldn't socialize, and I still struggle because it's only been 14 days, but I'm like, oh my god, I'm trying to have a private fucking conversation with you guys. Oh my god. Anyway, like, I still struggle to socialize, of course. It's still new to me, but I really don't want to drink again, because I'll just end up going on a bender and it'll just happen over again. But it made me feel normal, you know? Even though it made me feel normal, it definitely didn't look normal. Like, people, the embarrassing thing is like, people know, you know, you think you're being sly, you're not. Like, they fucking know you're drunk, dude. They can smell it either on your breath, especially with usually my go-to, like, whiskey. I used to keep that shit in my purse 24/7. Oh, except at work. I just wouldn't take it to work because I'm not trying to get fired, because then how am I supposed to afford whiskey? See, it's like, I think people think, like, as an alcoholic, you have to be drinking all day, every day. No. You don't. Mine was every day after night. After my shift, I'm going home and I'm getting fucked up. You know, you don't. Also, alcoholics don't always drink every day. The point of being an alcoholic is you cannot limit how much you drink. You try to cut back on drinking and you can't. And you crave alcohol. Not all alcoholics drink every day, but I always get that fucking annoying ass person that's like, oh, you're not an alcoholic because you don't drink every day. Shut the fuck up. Don't tell me what I am. You know? Well, pretty much towards the end I was drinking every day, but I was an alcoholic long before then. You know, that's the thing, and that's sometimes people don't get help because they get told you're not an alcoholic because you don't drink every day. But you need help. You crave alcohol every day. You think about it every day. And even if you're not technically an alcoholic yet, you're abusing alcohol. If you're using it to make yourself feel more confident, and you're using it, say, for, like, for example, right, it's normal for some people to have like a few drinks, right? Say if you're gonna go and hook up with someone. It's normal to loosen up a little bit. That's not, you know, anything crazy. But if every single time you, say, had sex, you have to get full on drunk because you just do not enjoy anything when you're not drunk. Like, that's a problem. Or you go out with friends, but you have to be drunk because otherwise it's not fun. Or otherwise you feel awkward. And you're using it as a way to make yourself feel better. That's like you're abusing it, you know? Okay. I'm waiting to do the bottom eyelashes. And the thing is, I think there's a lot of judgment around, like, it is that, like, you don't have to have some, not always, sorry. Sometimes people start drinking because they're depressed. It just makes them drink because there's that, like, 1 or 2 hours of that drunkenness where you're not depressed, or where you can feel like you can really open up about how you feel. My hair looks like ass today, and I feel bloated. Fuck. Oh well. But it's like, for example, the way I look at it is the money that I spend on alcohol, I can either save it or spend it on something I actually want. Like, well, I mean, I want alcohol, but like, I mean, like really want, like, something you can keep. Makes you happy for a longer time period, if you know what I mean. And just better for you, like this bitch right here. Yeah, so I'm trying to see how much. Damn. I haven't really used any either. Sorry. You guys really have to try this shit. It's so good. And the cans is super cute. Hold up. Does that look kind of cute? It's hard to tell because of the lighting. I think so. It really makes my eyes look good. Why do I sound like I'm from Texas for a second? What the fuck? I think I want to add a bit more shimmer. No. And I fucking worked it. shit. I fucking wish that I worked at checkout sometimes, because then you could actually wear like cute jewelry, because I work in the food department. I can't wear like cute jewelry and shit, which is kind of sad, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. My cotton candy lip balm, and then my lipstick, my everyday, as you can tell. I need to get a new one next week, or possibly when I go out on Sunday. Oh, also, I have a girlfriend now. Yeah. And I really like her. I wouldn't say I'm good with the relationship stuff. I like her. It's showing it. I find it awkward. Like, you know, it's one of the things, like, she likes holding hands. I don't. I don't like physical affection. I can go without it. That doesn't mean I don't love the person or I don't really like them. I just don't need it to feel loved by them, you know? But I do it because I know that most people, it's a form of affection and it's normal, and I do it, and that's why I do it, even though it makes me uncomfortable. But, you know, there's always sacrifices in a relationship, you know, to a point. It's like she does things for me, so it's okay. I think a lot of autistic people feel that way. It's kind of just like, I don't see the point of why people need to hold hands in a relationship. Like, I'm honestly fine just walking next to you as a person, but I just like your company. But, you know, I like her, so I'll do it. I'm waiting a bit to tell her that, though. It's a bit awkward. I don't know how to bring it up without making it sound like I find them gross, or I don't want them to think that she doesn't like me. I mean, that I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Because when I tell them, oh, hey, look, I don't really like holding your hand, it just comes across like I don't really like them. And I do. I just don't like physical touch. I find it a bit cringy. Like, a bit awkward. I've never understood why people need that. But, you know, we're all different, right? Bye, guys. That was really random, but bye, guys, because literally this is it. This is my makeup look. Pardon me. My face is still healing, so I'm not going to put any concealer on. I do got a fucking scar there now, though. It's not obvious on camera, but in person, it's like a fat one. Anyway, I'm going to go because I have work and, like, I have to leave in 4 minutes. So, yeah. Bye.